Homelessness does not happen just by chance. It's just not having the right foundation, especially when it comes to finances. Didn't see credit in my home because if you couldn't afford it, you didn't get it, and you definitely didn't borrow it. But a lot of the experiences that I did go through are the reason why I'm here today, and being homeless was actually a gift. I found myself and I found that new beginning because I knew where I was not my destiny. I was like, this can't be my life. To come home to a motel every night was very difficult with one room, 2 kids. Motels like this become some people's home. This was similar to the place where I started to get my life together. This one room was all we had, but we had a roof, we had food, and we had each other. I told my kids that we're never gonna live like this again. We are going to get out of here. But as I started to kind of look, even for a simple apartment, everything was credit-based. And that's what started the journey of me becoming a financial nerd. I learned so much about finances. I learned so much about budgeting. I was grabbing every book, doing Google searches, anything that I could get my hands on. I started searching on how to build credit, and I actually came across Self.
Over 100 million Americans either don't have a credit score or have a low credit score. The challenge is if you need a credit history in order to get credit, then how do people get started? And so that's where Self comes in. We're creating the opportunity for people to help themselves.
I was born in Mexico, and when I finished college, I was looking for a sponsor to get my H-1B work visa. And when I finally obtained that opportunity, on the first week of my job, I realized that I needed a car. I didn't even want to go to a car dealership because I didn't have any credit history. It is just really difficult just to start your life here in the US.
We're giving anybody who wants it the opportunity to build credit and save money, which then allows them to say, hey, I want to apply for an apartment or for another credit card or an auto loan or other products that rely on your credit score.
The thing that Self is giving you is, yes, they're giving you a platform to be able to build and establish credit, but it's also the education piece. That's where you win when using their platform. But you have to want to change. You have to want to be able to make something different and allow platforms that are out there like Self to change your financial trajectory.
Today, we're helping Americans just to start off their lives by creating their credit profiles in a reasonable way. I can just pull up my phone, download an app, and I can start the journey.
The customer experience is pretty simple. You join Self, you pay on time, you build credit, and you get most of your money back at the end. Now, in reality, what's happening is it's a small loan that you have to save. As you repay the loan over 12 or 24 months, you build credit, and at the end, you've got this money saved up.
I cannot believe I'm sitting here because I remember that 342. I remember it like it was so close. And I posted just a few weeks ago, my lowest credit score is 811. I was just like, how did I get here? But it was the education because that was the one thing that I was missing. And that's the one thing that Self was providing.
Our customers tell us that after using Self, they feel hope because they're getting access to the credit system. They're getting access to be able to take control of their credit.
I'm a teacher by nature, and I just love to be able to help people and educate people on the things that I know is going to help them. And so I started my own company. And so now I help people to change their financial trajectory. And I know the only reason why I was able to walk away from my government job is because I was able to take the resources and the tools that I was able to learn, especially from Self, and get myself in a position where I have and maintain excellent credit. I've broke the chain of generational debt and generational poverty because I've become my family's trailblazer. I made a promise to those 2 boys, and now they're over 6 feet tall, looking down at me and saying, Mom, I'm proud of you. It was worth it all.